Hello there. Hey everybody, it's James Arnold Taylor. I am here in the new JAT studios, and there's going to be more videos to come, more stuff to come. I'll fill you in on all of that later, but for now, I wanted to talk very specifically about this wall of diffusion behind me that looks so darn cool. Been getting so many questions about it, and I wanted to tell you it's from GIK Acoustics. Now this is, you know, you could say it's a commercial form, but it's not, because I'm not getting paid to do this. They didn't ask me to do this. I offered to do this because whenever I find products that I really like, and I know all of you that are looking and want to know about voiceover and what I use and what makes, you know, for a good studio, what makes for a good sound, I get excited about this stuff and I want to share it with you. So I just want to share with you GIKacoustics.com. Check out their website. Check out, I mean, they have tons of products. This is the Alpha series in their sound diffusers. These are the 2-inch ones, but they have up to 6 inches of thickness on their walls for diffusion. Why did I do 2 inches? Because this whole room has been built out to be very specifically a sound recording booth, and so these walls are 18 inches thick. There is 8 inches of insulation behind these, so we didn't need to go with another 6 inches because I already had that built into the room. So these panels are 2 inches thick and they just kind of hang right there. Very easy to install. It's nothing tricky or fancy. You literally can use them with picture hanging and hang them up if you needed to. Also, if you had a room where you just needed some diffusion. Now, why would you use sound diffusion? Well, this room, as I mentioned, 18-inch thick walls, all absorption all over the place in this room, except for in the ceiling I have some sound diffusion as well, bamboo stuff, which I can cover later. But talking specifically about the Alpha series GIK Acoustics sound diffusers that I'm using today, why do I need that? Because that's the wall I talk into, you see. Now, what is sound diffusion? Now, I am not an expert at this by any means, so I'm going to give you the layman's explanation of this. And you can go to GIK Acoustics and you can check out, they have pages written really breaking down what diffusion is, why you might need it, why you might want to have a little of it in a room, you know, for whatever you're doing, whether you're a musician or a voice actor, or you're just a theater room, someplace in your house where you just need better sound control. So check them out. It's great stuff. But this particular wall of diffusion was designed into the booth. Why? Well, okay, so normally on a wall, flat surface, like a drywall surface, you talk into that, you get that slap back. So what's happening is your voice is hitting that and it's immediately flat surface, bouncing right back at you. That's where you get that reverb sound. You clap your hands in a room and it sounds all reverb and such, echo and all of that. Well, I need to absorb that. I need to kill all that echo and deaden the room. But what you can do is you can overdo it, and you have so much absorption going on that you don't have any echo left, but you also don't have any character. You don't have any life. The microphone, you could spend all this money on a great mic, you know, make your voice sound great and pick up all these nuances in your voice. It gets lost because you've got a dead sounding room that's too dead. So diffusion adds a little life back into it. These panels behind me, well, it's a veneer and there's little slots you see behind them, right? And then behind those slots are more absorption. There's fabric and then there's rock wool and absorption, you know, insulation behind that to help with the absorption. But that little bit that is the wood that is cut out around it, that's very cool looking in this pattern, and there's tons of different patterns you can choose from, tons of different colors that you can choose from. I chose this. It's very Obi-Wan, very Star Wars. What it does is it gives that spot for the sound to bounce back, but not right back at you. What it does is it diffuses the sound. So if normally sound goes boom and back at you like this, when it hits a diffused wall, it goes boom and it scatters. You see, boom, like that. And the sound then goes everywhere, and it doesn't create that same problem with the microphone and the slap back and such. Very layman's term of diffusion and why I needed it, and I wanted the room to have a little character and be able to pick up the various nuances of my voice, and I'm very pleased with the sound. This is a 6x6 kind of square of diffusion right here, and then another 6x2 on that wall. This wall is where my doors, I have double doors entering the studio, I have a window, but I really wanted to talk about GIK Acoustics. I really wanted to give them a shout out and a thanks to all of the folks there that helped me out with the room. Mike, who helped me with figuring it out. You can go and contact GIK, send them an email and say, this is my room. You can even build your room out on their site with their software and such, and say, this is the problems I'm having, or this is what I'm looking to do. Can you guys help? And they will give you a consultation and tell you what they think would work for your room. So that is an awesome service for so many people that are building rooms right now. And then they have very reasonably priced options for sound diffusion, sound absorption, and just Great stuff. They even have little portable booths and stuff for people that are like, look, I don't have a lot of space. Voiceover is not so much a hobby, but not my full-time gig, and I only have a small space. Go to GIK Acoustics, check out what they got, and see if there's something there that might help you get an even better sound in your room. Again, I'm not getting paid to say this stuff, and I'm just doing it because I dig their stuff. I think it's cool. I love when places actually make cool stuff for voiceover and music and recording and sound. I'm just a nerd for it all. So, more to come on the JAT channel. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. The podcast is coming back. More videos are coming back. I'm just getting settled into this new space that we've been building out for the last, gosh, it's taken almost 6 months, and it's been a long time. But I will be back soon. Thank you so much. Thanks to GIK Acoustics. More to come, and goodbye there.